I'm back and I'm back to do some night raids. But before we get started, this elite rare gear roadmap just popped up. I really need this. Like I said, I need a beanie. And you know what? After we do some raids, I guess I'm gonna be grinding some more. Hopefully I could get something extra this time, because I know last time I went through quite a lot of cans and I was unfortunate and didn't get anything extra. But even if I just end up getting one beanie, that's fine because like I said, I really want to bring Rick, to tier 3. And but unfortunately, I don't have any more beanies, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this elite roadmap and get that beanie, and then I'm gonna bring him up right away. But yeah, well, we're gonna do what we've been doing for the last, I guess, 3 nights. I'm gonna go through two of my cards, talk about them, talk about how I got them, and then we'll go ahead and do some raids. All right, and let's get started now because I really want to start with doing that elite roadmap. All right, Jesus, the whispers into screams. Jesus, there's really nothing I have to say. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know this card. This is an excellent card. His AOE is very powerful. It's only at 325%, but it does a lot of damage. You could basically take out a whole team of blues with just one strike. One strike from his ferocious strike. It's fast at 45 AP. I tell you, this Jesus, he's a great card, and I don't want to say he's a must-have, but if you could get him, yeah, he's an excellent card. I mean, we talked about Sandy the night before because of the Premier Recruit event that's going on right now, where Sandy's advertised. Well, him and Sandy, I want to say their damage is the same, but if I had to pick between the two of them, either Jesus or Sandy, I'd pick this guy all the time. Because it's not only his AR that's excellent. It's super fast and it does a lot of damage area. AOE, but he also has an excellent leader skill. He has that 30% attack that he gives to all fast teammates. At the same time, he's a medium dropper. He has that medium drop. So he can always, you can use him to do all those world missions, zombie missions. He's just, to me, he's just an excellent card. I guess the only thing that's bad about him is his defense. His defense is very low. It's below average, actually. It's because I believe it doesn't even reach 700 as far as defense. Though he does have a lot of health. His health is pretty high. HP is pretty high, but his defense, you could pretty much say he's a glass cannon, just like Andrea. He has a lot. His damage is high, but his defense is low. But as far as just overall card, I think he's an excellent card. He's actually, this Jesus is actually the third 5-star I ever got. And when I got him on a single pull, actually. And he wasn't even advertised during that time. I forget who was being advertised. Maybe it was Abraham. Maybe it was Red Lee that was being advertised. All I know is I just decided to do a couple pulls that night. I felt lucky, I was feeling good, and I did a couple pulls, and I ended up pulling him that night, and he's just basically he's an excellent card, and let's move on to the next one. Next one is Ezekiel. Now he's also an excellent card. Now, as far as cards go, he to me he's an excellent card, and his basic use would I basically just use him for offense. I don't think he'd be that good on defense because from all the teams that I go against that has Ezekiel, he's never able to let his AR go off. But if you're using just like any other cards, if you're using them for offense, you can get it to a point where you could actually take advantage of his AR. Now, that being said, Ezekiel, his AR, the Kingdom Come, it's pretty decent. It's 58 AP. So without a leader like Michonne, most likely it'll go in full at turn 3. That it's without Michonne, I can't really say it's that great, because by turn 3 you don't want to wait for a buff on turn 3. A lot of the good cards that you want to use that are give you the buff. A lot of the cards that you want that gives buffs, you want them to be able to give it to you at turn 2. For him, if you equip him with a AP weapon and Michonne's the leader, turn 2 is possible. And that's still, if you using him with Michonne it's just a perfect combo. And I use him all the time in my green team with Michonne as lead. But without that, turn 3 for it to come, I guess it's still usable, but at the same time, it's not as good as if you had Michonne as lead. But his Kingdom Come is very powerful. As you can see, 80% attack. That's 80% attack buff. I don't think there's any other card that goes that high, that gives you that high of a buff. 80%, with 80%, if you have any card that's an AoE attacker, that's it. Basically you're gonna wipe the whole team with that one strike because of that 80%. 80% is a lot. Not only that, he also gives you a 40% defense, which is also excellent. And also another bonus, it's for 2 turns. 2 turns. So as far as this AR, it's excellent. Kingdom Come is an excellent AR. But like I said, in order for it to come out on turn 2, you need to be able to equip them with a very large AP gain weapon, and you need to have Michonne as lead. That's the only way you can get it to pop on turn 2. Now, and also on defense, all the teams I faced with him in there, he was not as effective. So he's an excellent card to have for offense. Defense wise, I don't think he's that great. His leader skill is also an excellent leader skill. All melee teammates get 24 crit, and then he's also a medium dropper. He is by far, for me, the best. He's the best medium dropper in the game. Granted, range would probably be a little bit better because of the obstacles and those guards from when you do zombie maps or zombie stages. You really don't want to waste a turn because the zombies, your attacks are being blocked. But at the same time, he even if you could get past that, this 24 crit plus the medium dropper, it's just excellent. To me, he's a solid card. Defense, not really, but for offense, excellent. As far as leader skill, using him as a medium dropper for those zombie maps, zombie stages, and I'll go even as far as just the regular, the human AI maps too. He's good, depending on whether or not you're facing traits that are not where the green won't be weak to. But overall, he's an excellent card. And I got him during a ×2 event, when he was being advertised times two. I got him also on a single pull. Yeah, a lot of cards that I got, a majority of them were all from single pulls. And there were pulls from just, me just doing pulls randomly. And I've done big pulls. I've done 10, 10 packs. I've done a lot of single pulls. And for some reason, I seem to be more lucky when it comes to single pulls. But that's how I got him. I got him on a single pull. Okay, so those are two cards so far. And I guess, I didn't talk about his stats. His stats are okay. But, his stats are not the greatest. They're about average. His HP is about close to 1100. About a little over 1100. His defense is decent. It's about average. His attack is about average too. I don't think it reaches 800. But at the same time, you're not using him for his stats. You're using him for his AR. So like I said, he's an excellent card to use on offense. So, okay, these two cards we just got done. So, we tried to, like I said, I'm trying to make it quicker so the videos don't take too long. So let's go ahead and get some raiding done. Let's get some raids done. Let me set my defense first. Okay, just in case I get attacked. Okay, let's go ahead and get some raids. Alright, and you know what, like I said, I want to just get this done and over with. I want to get that elite roadmap done. Okay, let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to do AoE, try to take out these blues, take the hit from Sandy, should survive that, and then hit with Beth to finish her off. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, just go a little bit lower. Don't want to really go against that team. It's just a farm team. Let's see. Okay, this is fine. I'll go with blue, take out Cooper. Hit Richard a little bit. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take out Richard. Gonna take an Eagle Eye. Was able to survive that because of the buff that Tyrese gave. Okay. Yeah, that Oberson, he's a card I would never use, especially with Molly being around. Him and Molly, their AR is pretty much the same, except he's, I believe, 75, while Molly is like 44 or 45. So even so he's a 5-star, I'd still take Molly over him. And let's go ahead and take this. Okay. Oh, they have a Herschel. Let's go ahead and take out that one, and let's go ahead and pretty sure Herschel's gonna bring that one back, but you know what, we're gonna see whether or not he can take all of them back. I'm not sure whether his AR is gonna be ready. Yep, she's back. Oh, I might end up losing this one. Let's go ahead and take out Herschel. I don't want that to happen again. Let's see, Jesus versus, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jesus will win on this one. Alright, that one was pretty close. Let's go move on to the next. Okay, I think it's the same team. Yeah, it's the same team from before. Let's go ahead and take out this Andrea next. You know what? Let's do this attack right here. Take out him, and hit Sandy. Take that attack. Okay, that one's done. That team's pretty easy. It's very Not that difficult. Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead again. Let's get this one. Don't seem that hard. You know what? Let's go ahead and go with this team. Let's try to take out this Jesus. Take him out. Joshua. Go ahead and let's hit Larry. I think Larry's gonna hit us next, and that's gonna kill some of our guys. Yep, Larry. Wow, that's a powerful attack. Well, maybe we'll be able to survive this. Yeah, hopefully we survive this. Hit with Morgan. Shield one more time. Okay, that one was kind of rough, but we still survived. Okay, one more to go. Alright, then you know what? We'll go with fast on this one. Yes, we'll go fast. Okay, this team's not gonna be too hard. That's the thing with setting up Andrea teams. It's very difficult to set up an Andrea team without a shield. It's almost a must to have a shield if you set up an Andrea team. Only because Andrea is, like I said before, she's a glass cannon and she will take a lot of damage. She will take a lot of damage, and the only way for you to protect her is to have a shield. So all these teams without a shield, it's almost sad because they're not using. I don't want to say they're not using, but to get to take advantage of Andrea, you just have to be able to have something to. I guess to tank. You know, you need that tank with Andrea, so you don't take her out, because if she's not able to use her AR and she's not able to use those eagle eyes, basically the whole team's, you could wipe out the whole team, and it's pointless to have all those Andreas if they're not able to survive long enough to be able to use those eagle eyes. So it's Andreas, Andrea teams, they're great, great for offense, defense, but unless you have a shield, it's I wouldn't set up an Andrea team without shields, and yeah. Well, hopefully this video was short enough. Like I said, I'm trying to make them not as long as they usually are. I want them to be a little bit more I guess entertaining, and the longer the video is, the the less entertaining they are. But yeah, so if you guys are watching this, you know what, just hurry up and get this done so you could start doing this elite rare gear on the roadmap. I know I'm gonna be grinding it right now. So I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, bye.